Hi everyone, we're Student Council, and as you may or may not know, this week was meant to be Mental Health Week in school. And so we've decided instead that we would make a little video just to help outline the importance of making sure that you're in top, mental performance. Things you can do during this period, to make sure, you're not overwhelmed or anything like that. And we hope you enjoy.
Restricting times, it's really hard to find something to occupy yourselves with. It's really important to stay physically and mentally healthy right now more than ever. If you're bored and don't know what to do, here's some ideas for you that might help. Be creative, make your own puzzle, draw something, learn a drama piece, clear out your wardrobe. Please remember to stay inside because it's really important. And unless you go for a walk or for a run, but that has to be within 2 kilometers of your house. Bye!
Bake, always the best excuse to eat afterwards. You can do DIYs, make your imagination run wild. You can read if you haven't gotten time to read something you always wanted to, this is the time to do it. Binge watch Netflix or movies or TV series. Play board games with your family members or even card games or do a magic trick with them. Listen to podcasts, always new podcasts out there, so don't forget to check that out. Do indoor exercise or yoga, and if you have a garden, you can also get some fresh air and do some outdoor exercises.
A good thing to do these days when you're feeling stressed or anxious about all the news is to just shut off all social media. Because even if you're not looking directly at the news, it's more than likely it's being spread on Instagram and Snapchat and all of it. So just shutting it off and reading a book or hanging out with your family is a better way to feel less stressed about what is going on in the world.
While it's definitely important to stay informed and be reading the news, sometimes it gets to the point where we're checking our phones for the latest update or the rise in cases every single hour, or even more often. When this happens, or when you start to feel anxious or overwhelmed by the news you're seeing, take a break. Chat to a friend instead, write down how you're feeling, or even just turn off your phone and the news and focus on something that relaxes you, if even only for an hour. We all need to be informed on what we need to do, but it's also important to know yourself and know when you need to take a break and learn to take that break.
I know this is a hard time for everyone, but we should still focus on our mental health. When we take time to enjoy the small moments like walking our dog or watching a movie with your family, you feel happier and calmer. We can also focus on being fully present with mindfulness apps such as Headspace. This hectic time will hopefully soon be over before we know it, and it's important to be present in every moment.
I wanted to share with you a few good things that is going on in our world right now. A species of humpback whales have come back from the brink of extinction thanks to conservation efforts. They've gone from a few hundred to 25,000. Scientists successfully reproduced endangered corals in a laboratory setting for the first time. This breakthrough could save our reefs. Costa Rica will run on more than 98% renewable energy for the fifth consecutive year, saving nearly $500 million over relying on fossil fuels. Italy to become first nation where students in every grade will be required to study climate change and sustainability. This amazing village in India celebrates their daughters by planting 111 trees every time a girl is born. So far, they have planted more than 350,000 trees. India has just launched its very first garbage cafe, providing food in exchange for trash, a unique solution for two issues, hunger and plastic waste. New Zealand has passed a bill to cut carbon emissions to zero, plant 1 billion trees in the next decade, and run its grid entirely from clean energy. In a breakthrough discovery, scientists developed an artificial leaf that sucks CO2 out of the air and produces sustainable clean energy. A species of giant tortoise, believed to have been extinct for more than 100 years, has been discovered in the Galapagos Islands. So I hope all these fun facts about good things happening in our world right now has brightened your day, and I would like to sincerely